My name is Chirako Yamamoto, 25 years old. 1 year ago, I married the love of my life, and I'm living the happiest days of my life. I'm super happy to be married, but there's actually one thing that's troubling me. That is, that I haven't been blessed with the treasure of a baby. Well, there's really nothing we can do about that, though. We're still young, and I'm planning on enjoying my lovey-dovey life with my darling for a while. When will my darling be home?
I'm home!
Oh, he's back. Darling, welcome home.
It doesn't get old. Chirako, you're the cutest girl in the whole entire world. That dress, it looks amazing on you.
Thank you. I was too excited that I accidentally bought a new dress.
I'm super excited too.
Come on, hurry up and get ready.
Actually, just for today, I put my favorite suit out for dry cleaning.
Seriously? Aw, come on. You're putting so much effort into this too.
Of course I am. Because we finally get to go to that high-end French restaurant that has a 1-year wait list.
I can't believe we get to go to such a high-end restaurant for our first wedding anniversary. It's going to be a memory of a lifetime.
I've been saving up for this day little by little, so you can order whatever you want today.
Aw, I seriously can't wait. I only found out 1 week ago that we would be going to this high-end restaurant. If he waited until the day of, he thought that as a woman, I wouldn't be able to prepare everything in time, so he told me in advance. Seriously, isn't he the most thoughtful, best darling in the world? Even if we don't get blessed with children after this, I'm happy just for being able to marry my darling.
So, this is the French restaurant with a 1-year wait list. The exterior is amazing. It looks like a castle.
Let's go, let's go. Wow, it's so delicious. Even the appetizers are delicious.
It really is. The texture is so indescribably smooth. Are these really vegetables?
This is really a treasure box of deliciousness.
It really is.
Living up to its reputation, every single dish was incredible. Not only that, Miss Chirako, this here is a surprise drink compliments of your husband, Mr. Kota. What? Wait a second, is this?
Yep, the one that you said you wanted to try at least once in your life. The high-end wine, Chateau Petrus. I found the bottle from your birth year, and I had them prepare it.
But, this is crazy expensive.
This is a sign of my love to you, so it's fine. Come on, let's cheers.
Kota! I will scream my love for you until the end of the earth. We cheered with the best wine ever. I seriously couldn't have imagined that I would get to spend such an amazing wedding anniversary from the very first year. I wanted this perfect time to last forever. As I was thinking this, we heard a commotion stirring outside the restaurant. Like I said, they're not in this restaurant. It must be a mistake. Now you need to go home.
It seems like there's a lot of noise.
There is. I hope it's not a big incident or anything.
No matter what it is, I'll always protect my honey.
Darling.
Oh, there he is.
What?
Daddy, I finally found you.
What's a lost kid? Wait, what?
Daddy, I wanted to see you for so long.
Daddy?
What? Who is this? Kota, Daddy? Wait a minute. Were you hiding that you had a kid?
What? No, I don't know anything about this.
Daddy, I wanted to see you for so long. Aww.
What is this about, Kota?
Seriously, it's not what you think. Little girl, I'm not your daddy.
Daddy, it's me, Ayaka. Did you forget me? Hey, where's Mommy?
Mommy? Does that mean that you were hiding a child and that you were married before?
No, I swear, that's not the case.
I can't believe that instead of the main course, an ex-wife would be appearing.
What are you saying? It must be a doppelganger.
Could a little girl say daddy this much out of some misunderstanding?
She's super suspicious. This is bad. Our wedding anniversary is going to become our divorce anniversary! Little girl, I'm not your daddy. I'm the husband of this most beautiful wife in the world. As you see, we don't have any children yet. That's why you need to go to the police and have them look for your real daddy and mommy.
You're really not my daddy?
Yeah, that's not me, but that's why we need to find you your real mommy and daddy.
Okay, I'm very sorry to bother you.
Ugh, I really didn't know what was going to happen, but it really was a mistake. Well, I always believed that you weren't that kind of person.
I feel like you really doubted me though.
Hey, that little girl, she's still waiting outside.
You're right. Is she really meant to be meeting up with her parents at this restaurant?
I understood that calling Coda daddy was a mistake. That being said, I couldn't take my eyes off that little girl. Earlier, I was so angry at Coda that I didn't notice a lot of things, but that girl, look how skinny she is, and her clothes are so dirty. It seems a little strange that she would be meeting anyone at this restaurant.
I wonder if there's more to it.
Excuse me, waiter? Yes? Would it be possible to add a kid's chair to this table? A kid's chair? Yes, it's possible, but... Well then, please do.
Honey? Wait a minute.
Because look how skinny she is. There's no doubt that she must be hungry too. This has to be some kind of fate. I just can't leave her. I just couldn't stand by and watch. So I went to go get the little girl who seemed cold outside, and I brought her to our table. All right, you can sit here.
But why? Because this old man isn't my daddy, right?
I'm a young man.
That doesn't matter. You can sit down. Aren't you hungry? Before we can find your real mommy and daddy, first, we need to fill your belly.
Thank you, miss.
Coda, are you mad? Did I go too far?
Honey, I'm so touched. This is why you're the sweetest in the world. You're the best wife ever.
What?
Seriously, I'm so glad I married you.
Aw, everyone around us is staring. I'm blushing.
Who cares about that? All right, little girl. You must be hungry, right? You should eat whatever you want.
But,
A child doesn't need to hesitate. Eat however much you want.
yeah, both of you, thank you. I'm so hungry.
Hey now, you need to slow down. Look at you. You have sauce all over your mouth.
Thank you.
How cute. This wasn't exactly what we planned, but I'm glad it turned out into a good wedding anniversary. Sorry, it's probably more expensive than you planned for.
No, it's fine. I was also worried about that girl. And plus, that kindness of yours is what I fell in love with.
Aw, don't make me blush again. But this girl, it's not like we can just take her back to her house after this. What are we supposed to do?
That's true. We need to return her to her real mommy and daddy. Little girl, what's your name?
It's Ayaka.
Ayaka. Now, Ayaka, where are your mommy and daddy?
I don't know.
Well then, maybe the only thing we can do is take her to the police.
What is it that you're holding in your hand?
This?
Would you mind showing me what it is?
Sure, here you go.
Isn't this...
No way!
The little photograph in the pendant really was of Coda's face. This is Coda's face! So were you really hiding a child?
No. Look closely. The mole. There's a mole there that I don't have.
You can easily get that surgically removed, though. You were betraying me? I can't believe this.
It's not like that. Let me explain. I figured out the whole mystery, and we'll be able to find Ayaka's parents soon.
What do you mean?
Actually, I have a twin brother.
A twin? I've never heard this before. And even when we got married, I didn't meet anyone that looks like you. If you're going to lie, then tell a better one.
We were separated.
Huh?
Remember how I was raised by a single mother?
Yeah, but your mom never mentioned that you had any siblings either.
My parents divorced when we were really little, and my brother went with my dad. At that time, my mom tried to take my brother too. My brother insisted that he was only going to go with Dad and refused to listen. Ever since then, we haven't had a good relationship. We pretty much cut off all ties.
I had no idea. But why did your brother go with your dad?
I honestly don't know. My dad's affair was the reason for the divorce. So why? I was full of anger too. I had my mom to worry about too. After that, I never saw my brother or my father again.
My darling was always positive, and this was the first time I was hearing about his sad past. I bet if this didn't happen, then he may have never told me for the rest of our lives. That's why Ayaka thought you were her dad.
But I guess that means that my brother, he got married, and he already had a child. I can't believe that he would let his child get to this state and let her wander around like this. I need to give him a piece of my mind.
Please don't get mad at Daddy. Mommy and Daddy didn't do anything wrong.
All right, fine. If you say so, Ayaka, then I won't get mad. That is a request from my cute niece, after all.
Well then, we need to hurry to the police station. If she is your niece, that means she's my niece too.
Honey, thank you. I love you.
She must be lost. However, it's extremely skinny. Could it be a case of neglect?
I guess that is a possibility, isn't it?
Her clothes are also really dirty, so we were a little worried too.
No, that's not it. I just like vegetables. That's the only reason why I'm skinny.
Even though you were eating the meat so excitedly at the restaurant?
Well, that's...
So you found her at the restaurant, and you took her in there? Is there anything else she had on her that could help?
This may complicate things, but...
This photo. But this is you!
It's not. Look closely. The mole! The mole! I am the identical twin and little brother of this person.
These days, a mole can be easily removed with surgery, you know.
This is the fate of identical twins.
Is she really a lost child? You better not be trying to hide your neglect as parents.
We're not! If you don't believe me, then do you want me to bring my birth certificate or whatever you want as proof?
Oh, the landline. Excuse me. Yes. A little girl, yes. We have her here. Yes. She matches the description. Yes, understood. Isn't that great? Looks like we found Ayaka's guardian. Very sorry for suspecting you.
I'm so relieved. Thank goodness we found them. Right, darling?
Well, that's true. Aren't you glad, Ayaka?
It sounds like someone's coming to pick her up now.
My brother, huh?
They should be here any moment now.
20 years later. Reunited.
Ayaka's over here!
My brother.
Thank goodness, Ayaka! You were okay!
Koda's brother? You've changed a lot since that photo.
What?
Wait, this is a completely different person.
Pardon me. And these people are? These are the people who are looking after Ayaka. I see. Thank you very much for taking care of Ayaka.
What? And you are?
I am Ayaka's legal guardian.
What? She's not my brother's child?
Pardon me, but are you Ayaka's father?
I am not her father, but I am raising her.
Huh?
This is who I am.
What? Orphanage?
Yes. Apparently, Ayaka suddenly disappeared from the orphanage center. So a few days ago, this gentleman submitted a missing persons claim.
So does that mean that this girl is...
That would make her an orphan.
My brother, he threw away his own child?
Then what are her parents doing now?
Are you telling me that this little girl's parents threw her away?
I'm afraid I can't speak to third parties about this.
I'm not a third party. Ayaka's father and I share the same blood. We're brothers. We are identical twins. Please, you have to tell me where my brother is right now and what he's doing. And a scumbag like that is going to throw away his own child. I'm going to beat him up!
That's true. Your face is identical to the man in the photo. Alright then. I will speak to you. Actually, Ayaka's parents, they are both deceased.
What?
Are you kidding? But no.
Exactly 1 year ago today, Ayaka was supposed to go to a high-end French restaurant with her parents to celebrate their wedding anniversary.
Their wedding anniversary was on the same day!
But as they were on their way, the car carrying the three of them got into a crash with a big truck and the parents in the front seats. It was immediate. But sitting in the back seat, just Ayaka's life was saved.
Well then, why is Ayaka still looking for my brother?
It seems like she suffered quite the shock, and she has lost all of her memories from the night before and after the accident.
Ayaka.
No way.
Apparently they had spoken about the restaurant for a while before that, so it remained in her memory. So she must have thought that if she went to the same restaurant 1 year later, on the same day, that her mom and dad would be waiting for her there.
I see. So that's why Ayaka was at that restaurant.
But then, why is Ayaka the skinny and so dirty? I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly is the situation in that orphanage?
Ayaka is suffering from an eating disorder. She refuses to eat unless it's with her parents. And her clothes. She says that her parents bought them for her, and she won't wear anything else. After repeatedly washing them and always wearing them, over the last year, they've gotten to that state.
I see.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything, but I raised my voice.
That's alright. Well then, Ayaka, let's go.
No, I don't wanna. Daddy, I wanna stay with you. I promise to be a good girl.
Ayaka, that person isn't your daddy.
Daddy, Mommy.
That was supposed to be our wedding anniversary dinner, but what a turn of events.
It really was.
Ayaka, do you think she's asleep yet?
Well, it's already this late. Surely.
That girl, at the end, she called me Mommy, didn't she?
Yeah.
Thank you for the food.
Hey now, you need to slow down. Look at you, you have sauce all over your mouth.
Thank you.
How cute.
Hey. What? Honey, you go first.
Well, Ayaka, do you think the two of us, that maybe we could raise her?
What?
She is your brother's child. She may as well be our own child.
What?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, forget I said anything. I just thought if you might be okay with it, but don't worry.
Thank you. Seriously. I'm so glad that I married you, honey. Because I was thinking the exact same thing.
Well then,
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for your signature. We've confirmed it on all of the documents. With this, the adoption is officially complete.
thank
you very much.
I'll bring her over now. So please, wait a moment. Ayaka?
Daddy, Mommy.
That's right. We are your daddy and mommy, Ayaka.
Really? You won't go anywhere anymore?
Of course not. We won't go anywhere without you.
All right. Let's go home, honey. Ayaka.
It's been 3 days since Ayaka came to our home. I still haven't gotten used to life with a child around, but that doesn't change our happiness one bit. Then, out of nowhere, Koda brought home a large cardboard box and pulled it out of the car. What is this?
I received it from the people at the orphanage. Apparently, it's what's left of my brother and his wife's belongings.
They were holding on to it?
Actually, apparently my dad was taking care of it. From the inheritance and whatnot. Because he's old, he couldn't take Ayaka in. And that's why he had left her in the orphanage.
Did you see your dad?
Nope. It has been 20 years after all. Well, while we organize these things, I'll think about it.
I think that's a good idea. And so we looked inside the cardboard box. We found things like cutlery and clothes, handbags too. At the bottom of all of that, we found one thick book. Hey Koda, any idea what this is?
Isn't that a diary? I think that's my brother's handwriting.
On the cover, it said Album 20. According to Koda, his brother was a very detailed person, and ever since he was a little kid, he kept a diary. When we opened it up, he had written all about the last few years. From the little details of every day, as well as his feelings as he watched Ayaka grow. And I wonder if Koda got married, or if he has any kids of his own. I hope I can see Koda someday. I wonder if he'll forgive me. Every now and then, Koda's name would pop up.
I'm going to go talk to my dad. I'm sure he would know why my brother went with him instead of staying with us.
I'll be waiting for you, Koda. From there, through the people at the orphanage, my husband got the contact information of his father, and he went into his room to call him. They spoke for probably around 2 hours. When Koda came out of the room, his eyes are puffy and red. I'm sure that wasn't easy, Koda.
Apparently, my dad never actually cheated.
What?
A single mother at his workplace was relying on him, and he was helping her out. When my mom found out, she decided that being that kind to another woman was the same as cheating, and that's why they got divorced. But he didn't deny that he hurt my mom, so he agreed to the divorce. And because my brother got along better with my dad than I did, he went with him. I just took my mom's side, without even trying to listen to my dad.
But look now, you were able to speak to your dad again.
Charako.
Let's take Ayaka with us and go see him together as a family. We are all still alive, which means we can still start over.
You're right. Thank you, Charako.
I truly believe that things ended up this way. Not by coincidence, but out of necessity. I was troubled with my infertility on our wedding anniversary, when suddenly a little girl appeared and called us mommy and daddy. And then we found out that she was my darling brother's child. And exactly 1 year ago, they were having their wedding anniversary in the exact same spot. And the rift between my darling and his father was slowly starting to heal. It felt like we were being given many happinesses, more than having our own child. That's why I'm going to do whatever it takes to protect this happiness and work hard to make sure that we can live happily as a family forever.